Welcome to our Summer New Mexico History class. My name is Brandon Morgan. You may have already seen me once or twice in videos here in Blackboard. I'm looking forward to working on learning more about New Mexico's past with all of you over the next few weeks. Hopefully you enjoy this summer class online. What I want to do here is transition over to a screencast in just a second and take you on a brief tour of our class in Blackboard. The whole idea here is just to help you understand the course navigation and the way that I've set things up so that you'll be able to find everything that you need to successfully complete the course this summer. All right, so I'm going to post this same course introduction video in both of my sections of New Mexico history. So if you're in section 51, this is what the class looks like. If you're in section 52, the background is blue. But everything that you will find here in the course is essentially the same. And when I say essentially, I mean exactly the same. So again, just to kind of give you a sense of where you're going with our class, this is the home page where you will arrive each time you log into the course. I have an embedded Twitter feed here. You see someone in the intercession course has a great tweet to end the class with. Also, if you scroll down, you'll have access to announcements and my grades. So this is what you'll see again when you log in. To get started, of course, click Start Here. That's where you will have found this video that you're currently watching. Then you also can find a bunch of resources in the link below the video that will help you for this class and beyond. So there is a video on plagiarism, for example, so you can make sure to avoid that and understand CNM's policies on that. There are a lot of distance learning helps in there as well. So that's something to kind of bookmark and know is there for your information for resources. Also, there is a Tiki-Taki, that's what we're using for the timeline assignments, tutorial in there, and some Twitter information and that sort of thing. This button here will, of course, help you access the syllabus. The syllabus is available for you in various places. Also here you'll find the discussion board requirements and the journal instructions. This one, instructor information. Here's where you will find my contact info and my Twitter handle, my email address, my office hours, and so on. You'll also see that picture of me with my family when we went to do some pottery painting at the Not Made in China studios last year. So that's great. What I want to point out here is that you should scroll down and look at what is here for you in the what you can expect from your instructor section. So here you will find some information on grades and announcements and on using Twitter and Tiki-Taki. And then look even further down to see instructor expectations. Here you will find the late policy, some information in general on unit assignments and the reading and etiquette. So please do go over all of that. Beyond that, there's a link to the course schedule that's also in the syllabus. It's just here as a kind of quick reference, and the Blackboard calendar. The bulk of what we will be doing this semester is here in the course content section of the course menu. So I'm going to click on Learning Modules. What you're going to want to do is, I have this little explanation, maybe isn't so little, here for Module 1, just telling you about the scheduling and how I don't really work on weekends. I don't expect you to either, but I have left everything open until, or made everything due on Sunday nights at 11:59, just to give you the flexibility that you may need or may not need to complete work as it works for you. So again, this is how you'll access each of the learning modules. For the class, I'm going to click on the Unit 2 module just to give you a sense of what each one holds for you. This one's typical. So what you'll see is an introduction to the topics and the themes that we'll be studying on the first page. Then there's a schedule. So this is your checklist for the unit. Each unit lasts for 2 weeks, and I've divided it into work that is due by the first Sunday, and then work that is due the second week. So during the first week, you'll complete these things here. which is Twitter. So reading, I should say, and viewing the videos, then your work on Twitter, and then you should choose a topic for the timeline post, the ID step. You have until the second Wednesday of each unit to post that. So you should have already made your placeholder, and there's more information on that in the timeline section by the first Sunday, but you have until the second Wednesday to actually finish the work and submit it all. Then by the second Sunday, you need to do the connection and complete your journal entry, and then there's just a reminder about completing discussion board posts. Just to keep this shorter rather than longer, I'm just going to point out here in the table of contents what is in each unit. So you'll have readings, you'll have some film clips. This one has just a little FYI information about an Idle No More movement. The section reminding you to complete your reading tweets, the section for timeline submissions, the journal, and then a final kind of conclusion that gives you a self-assessment and looking ahead. The point here is that if you follow each learning module, you will know when to complete the assignments and you'll know what to do. If you are in the middle of a learning module, so for example, you're on the readings and you click on one of these readings in addition to the e-text. So this one is a Chaco Canyon Exploratorium. So you've gone to that and you may have closed this and you want to come back to learn later. If you want to just jump to the timeline assignment, for example, rather than having to go back through here because you know that you've decided on the placeholder that you want for Unit 2, you can just click the timeline tab right over here. And then this will take you scroll down, and then you can find the Unit 2 timeline submissions and the instructions and so on for that. So the point there is just to show you that the learning modules, that's where you should always go. So as long as you have a handle on the syllabus and the learning modules, you should be just fine. These other links are just for quick reference. The only exception might be these two here. There is information in the syllabus on the final project and on Storify. But the only thing that you will find in the learning modules about the final project is the link to the actual kind of assignment submissions. So in order to find the video tutorials and all of that, click here on the Final Project tab. Below, here are links to announcements. Please always check announcements. We're just using CNM email through here. If you use Blackboard IM, whenever I'm on, I will speak to you there. I do have to admit, very few people seem to use that, so I've begun using it less and less myself. You can text me, of course, as is mentioned in the syllabus and in the instructor info above. Online office hours are here, and I'm going to delete this Collaborate Ultra because that's just another link to online office hours. And then there's my grades. So again, that's there for you. And then below, these are just help links. So hopefully, again, that will help you to navigate our course and understand where everything is.